Ah, yes. Well I recall the hour when they first came, pushing cautiously through the cloud mists, seeking that which lay beneath. We of Gola were unwarned until the 2 cylinders hung directly over Tola, the greatest city of that time, which still lies in its ruins since that memorable day. But they have paid for it well, in thousands and tens of thousands of their men. We were first apprised of their coming when the alarm from Tola was sent from the great beam station there, advising all to stand in readiness for an emergency. Gebli, my mother, was then queen of all Gola, and I was by her side in Morka, that pleasant seaside resort, where I shall soon travel to partake of its rejuvenating waters. With us were 4 of Gebli's consorts, sweet, gentle males that gave Gebli much pleasure in those free hours away from the worries of state. But when the word of the stranger's descent over our home city, Tola, came to us, all else was forgotten. With me at her side, Gebli hastened to the beam station, and there, in the matter transmitter, we dispatched our physical beings to the palace at Tola. And the next moment we're staring upward at the 2 strange shapes etched against the clouds. What the Detaxalin ships were waiting for we did not know then, but later we learned. Not grasping the meaning of our beam stations, the commanders of the ships considered the city below entirely lacking in means of defense, and were conferring on the method of taking it without bloodshed on either side. It was not long after our arrival in Tola that the first of the ships began to descend toward the great square before the palace. Gebli watched without a word, her great mind already scanning the brains of those whom she found within the great machine. She transferred to my mind but a single thought as I stood there by her side, and that with a sneer. Barbarians.